Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rebecca Rice, and I teach family photographers to gain a life of freedom through a thriving photography business. Today, we're taking an inside look at website must-haves. So I'm really excited to share my screen and walk through some of these things. Let's jump in. Don't forget to like this video if you haven't already so that other photographers like you can find it easier, and hit that subscribe button so that you get notified every time a new video goes live here. Now, before I jump too far, I wanted to let you know about something that I have for you guys completely free. It is called the 3K Mini Sessions Blueprint. Basically, it is a guide that will help walk you through how to make your first $3,000 on a single date of mini sessions. And maybe you have done minis before and you've never made $3,000 on one date, or you've never done minis before and that sounds great to you. Go ahead and download that guide. It's completely free, a gift from me to you. You can find it in the description, and I know that it's going to be super helpful for you. So go ahead and grab that and we'll dive in to our topic today. So we're talking about website must-haves. As a photographer, there are certain things that you're going to want to make sure are included in your website. And there are some things that often get missed or that aren't done kind of as well as they could be. And so my goal with this video is to kind of walk you through those things to kind of act as like an audit for your own website, that you can watch this and then go check out your own website, see where things might be missing or where you could maybe make a couple small tweaks. So I'm going to share my screen to show you, the back end of all of this. And that way you can kind of watch as I scroll through a website and see, what you can be adding to yours. Okay, so when we're talking about website must-haves, I felt that it would be fitting to show you a website example as I walk through it, instead of just showing my face, because I feel like this is going to be a lot more helpful, especially for my visual learners. So this is Wisp and Willow Photography Co. This is my associate team's website that we actually just newly designed, which is so exciting. It is live finally. We put a lot of work into it, but this, since I just designed this, it's a great example of things that you need to have in your website. So as you're designing your website, there are some must-haves that I want to talk through that are going to really help you in just your overall design and knowing, what pages do you need and all the things, so that you can look at your current website if you have one, or you can design one from scratch. This is a Show It website because I know people are going to ask. I do have a discount code if you want to check out Show It. I love it. I have tried other web hosts, and Show It is by far my favorite. And anybody that I know that has used Show It has loved it. So highly suggest it. But let's start on our homepage. So if you're taking notes, which hopefully you are, some things on your homepage, I'm kind of going to go through this by page so that you know what you should have on each page. So the very first thing that you want to have before anybody even scrolls the website is, obviously you want to have your name, your logo, but you want to have who you are, who you serve, and your locations. Okay. So who you are, we are Wisp and Willow Photography Co. We're your favorite photography team. Where we're located, we serve cities nationwide. So right now, these are the cities that we have associate photographers in. Who we serve, we are a portrait photography team. We serve families. So we want, and that's up here, you can see obviously 4 families. So you can tell pretty quickly who it is that we serve. We have a nice big hero image, so it pulls our people in quickly to know, what our work looks like, things like that. We scroll down a little bit and we've got a little bit about your client and what it is that your client loves. This is a great place to use your brand script to write in the things that your client values. And then a key thing you want to have on your homepage, and really as many pages as possible, is testimonials. So we have just 3 testimonials, I think, that are written in, and they're really easy to do, but capture testimonials. If you don't have any testimonials to use, now is your sign to start collecting testimonials. You want to have testimonials on your page. As we keep scrolling, you want to think of your homepage as like a hub that gets you to different pages. And so we're giving opportunities to link. Of course, the main links are up at the top, but we're talking a little bit about, meet the team, get to know us. So that links to our team page, popular on the blog. So of course they could go to blog, but we want to give them opportunities to see some of our blog posts right off the bat. Then we have, this one links to our families page. We have some more blogs that they can check out. And then we have a 10% off discount that they can join our email list. And then we've got our Instagram so that they can see kind of a little bit more of our work, and a nice footer. Your footer is going to be on every single page. You want to link to your main links, join our VIP email list. Here's our socials. They can inquire now. So that's like an overview of your homepage. It's just a hub where they can click to other areas from here to be able to explore your website. You want to take your people on a journey. So let's go to meet the team. This is a great place to talk about you or your clients. For us, we have a team of photographers, which I'll show you in a second, but you notice the very first thing is not about us. This is about my clients, that this is who we are trying to target. So that's, your about page is as much about your clients as it is about you. So then we're talking a little bit about us and who our photographers are. Again, a little bit more about our the clients that we want to serve and all the things. More testimonials. This is in a little bit of a different format, but it's the same testimonials. And then we have like a too long didn't read. Here's the basics if they didn't read all the things. But it's again talking about our ideal client. Then we have the team. So we have myself as the founder. And then if we click through, we can see all of our associates, which if you don't have an associate team, you don't need to worry about this. That if it's just you, then just put something about yourself or maybe your family or whatnot. From there, we have, again, like they can join our email list, and we have our nice, pretty footer. So our about page, the main thing that I want you to take away from it is that it's just as much about your clients as it is about you, and infusing your story brand into this copy, like the words that you're using on the page, makes a huge difference. The next page that we have is our for families page. And this I basically use as, and I've found that this is my favorite way to do it, is combining my portfolio page with the pricing information, all kinds of things on here. So as we scroll through, it's talking more to our families. We have our blog that acts as an extended portfolio, so they can click into that. And then we have our investment on here. And then we've got frequently asked questions. So my goal for this page, the For Families page, is to answer as many questions as possible that they might ask before them having to reach out. So we have a Q&A on here, and then we've got the rest of our footer. So it's the investment, it's portfolio, it's all kinds of things, also testimonials, don't miss it, that we put onto there. Then we have our blog, which is where they can find all the different sessions that we have. Oh, there's our pop-up, but they can go through and click into the blog, all the things. And then we have our contact page. So this is where they can fill out the information to contact us. We also, a great idea on a contact page is to leave a regular email. We actually need to switch that because we just upgraded our email, but to leave an email address that if they don't want to fill out the contact form, that they can just email you directly. That's a great just like habit to have on your contact form. And questions that you want to include is stuff that you would like to know as your client is trying to book their session. So obviously their name, their email address, we added in preferred location because anytime we do a photo session, if they already have a location in mind, it's going to come up in conversation. So it really helped just adding it to the contact page. So that's one less question and back and forth that we had to put together. Obviously, the type of session, we like to know how they heard about us just for tracking purposes of like, did they find us on Google? Did they find us on Instagram? Like where? And then tell us more about the session that they're wanting to book. We also put testimonials. They can join the email list, and our footer again on our contact page. So this is like the overview of things that I would highly suggest having in your website. One thing to note is please don't copy other people's websites because whenever I show websites like this, what tends to happen or what has happened in the past is people will like say, oh, this is a great example, and then go and like copy the design and even copy the words. Like, don't do that. This is just a template for you. Maybe template's the wrong word because I don't want you to use it as a template, but this is a starting point as you are creating your website to go in and know like what types of things you want to include on your website. So you can, if you use Show It, there are tons of free Show It templates available. There are also like designers have Show It templates for sale. This one was, I believe, a Davey and Krista website template that we customized. And so you can do a free template, you can do a paid template. There's so many ways to do it. But this kind of gives you an overview of the things that you're going to want to include on your website. So if you have any website specific questions, let me know in the comments and I'd love to come through and help answer.